This whole 50 Cent versus Big Meech drama is reaching a whole new level of messy. And now Lil Meech, Rick Ross, and Floyd Mayweather are all getting pulled into the fire. 50 Cent is on a mission to expose Big Meech, and he claims to have actual paperwork proving that Meech snitched. And just when we thought things couldn't get any wilder, Lil Boosie decided to jump in, calling out Lil Meech for the way he's handling things. Boosie basically said that if someone came for his dad the way 50 is coming for Big Meech, he would have been ready to go to war. And it looks like Lil Meech took that advice to heart, because while he's not clapping back at 50 directly, he's making some major moves behind the scenes. Instead of responding, Lil Meech is out here linking up with 50's biggest enemies, Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather. And you already know, 50 Cent was not about to let that slide. The tension has been building for a while, but things really exploded when 50 hopped on social media, claiming he has real court paperwork proving Big Meech was involved in some sort of cooperation deal with the feds. On February 25th, 50 dropped a screenshot of a message from 1090 Jake, a YouTuber who specializes in exposing snitch allegations.
50 Cent is now claiming he's got official court documents proving Meech was involved in third-party cooperation with a former associate turned federal informant. On Tuesday, February 25th, 50 hopped on social media to drop some receipts, posting a screenshot of a message from 1090 Jake, the YouTuber known for checking snitch allegations. According to 50 and 1090 Jake's message, the documents supposedly link Big Meech's longtime associate Tammy Cohen's to a major federal case. And if what's in those files is true, it raises some serious questions about how Meech's sentence got reduced. 50 wrote in the caption, "Tammy Cohen's, the truth and nothing but the truth coming soon. 1090 Jake tomorrow. Got that paperwork. You know the vibe."
According to 50 and 1090 Jake, the documents supposedly link Big Meech's former close associate, Tammy Cohen's, to a major federal case. And if the info in those files is legit, it raises some serious questions about how Meech got his sentence reduced. 50 even teased that a full expose is coming, writing, "Tammy Cohen's, the truth and nothing but the truth coming soon. 1090. Jake got that paperwork." Now, who is Tammy Cohen's and why does she matter?
Besides that, just because Tammy's cooperation may have helped reduce Meech's time doesn't necessarily mean he's an active participant in snitching. So here's how it works. In certain cases, a federal informant can actually help get someone else's sentence reduced by dropping info that works in their favor. But whether or not the person benefiting from it is in on the deal depends on a few key things. The first option is a sworn affidavit or cooperation agreement. This means that if an informant testifies or gives statements that help someone else's case, the prosecution or judge might decide to shave some time off their sentence. And usually, the person getting the reduced time has to be aware of and agree to the deal.
Tammy wasn't just Big Meech's close friend. She was his personal assistant, business partner, and the head of BMF Entertainment while he was locked up. And get this, Tammy was also one of the producers on 50 Cent's hit series, BMF. But here's where things get messy. Blue Da Vinci, another former BMF affiliate, has been saying for years that Tammy was a government informant. According to him, she flipped on Meech in 2009 and started working with the feds, just a year after Meech made her the official owner of BMF Entertainment. And now, people are questioning whether Meech was in on it the whole time. If the paperwork 1090 Jake and 50 Cent are talking about is real, then there are two possibilities. Meech knew Tammy was cooperating and fed her information that ultimately helped the feds. Tammy was working with the feds behind Meech's back, and he had no idea she was using info he gave her to help the government. Either way, Tammy allegedly played a key role in reducing Meech's sentence. And now 50 is out here implying that Meech benefited from snitching, even if he didn't personally testify. But let's be real. Cooperation deals aren't always black and white. There's something called third-party cooperation. which means someone else can give up info that helps reduce your sentence, even if you weren't actively involved. So, while 50 is pushing the snitch narrative hard, it's still unclear if Meech actually gave up names himself or if he just unknowingly benefited from someone else doing the talking. But 50 isn't just exposing Meech, he's also going after Lil Meech. After 50 publicly called out Big Meech for allegedly cooperating, Lil Meech sent him a text message basically begging for an explanation. He told 50 he was hurt that he unfollowed him, reminding him that he introduced him to Skilla Baby and that he's always been loyal to him. Lil Meech even tried to downplay his father's connection with Rick Ross, saying that Ross only helped his dad financially because he needed money until the next season of BMF started. But 50 wasn't buying any of it. Instead, he clowned Lil Meech, saying, "What next season, Lil Ninja?" implying that Lil Meech is officially out of the BMF series. Then, to add even more salt to the wound, 50 took another jab at him, saying, "I'll give Mona Scott a call for him. He can be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta." Meanwhile, Boosie had a lot to say about how Lil Meech handled the situation. He felt like Lil Meech was being way too soft about 50's disrespect, saying that if someone came for his dad like that, he'd be ready to fight. Boosie made it clear that family comes first, and no matter what the situation was, Lil Meech should have stood on business. But 50 quickly clapped back at Boosie too, saying that he's done more for Lil Meech than Big Meech ever did. 50 even claimed that Lil Meech called him whenever he got locked up, and he was always the first one to bail him out. But the real dagger? Lil Meech just made a power move that officially ended any chance of peace with 50 Cent. Instead of addressing the allegations, he linked up with two of 50's biggest enemies, Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather. And this was not just a coincidence. Rick Ross and 50 Cent have been beefing for over a decade, and there's zero love lost between them. As for Floyd Mayweather, he and 50 used to be tight, but their friendship crumbled years ago over money and personal shots. So for Lil Meech to be out here chilling with both of them, knowing how 50 feels, that was definitely a statement. On February 21st, Lil Meech posted a photo of himself with Rick Ross and Floyd Mayweather at a bowling alley in Miami. And just to add a little extra shade, he threw a slick caption on it, "Real Power," a clear jab at 50 Cent. He even posted another pic of himself and Floyd showing off clothing from his Red Letters Wants collab. Oh, and just to twist the knife even further, Big Meech himself made a quick appearance over the phone to chop it up with Rick Ross and Floyd during the night out. Of course, 50 wasted no time responding. He posted a clip of Lil Meech talking to Rick Ross and joked that Ross was probably just sending Big Meech a Wingstop delivery. "Yo, tell your pops I'm a lookout. What's the address? I'ma send some wings over there," 50 wrote. At this point, 50 Cent is done with the Flannery family. After everything he's done for Big Meech and Lil Meech, from bringing their story to TV to helping Lil Meech blow up in Hollywood, 50 clearly feels betrayed. And with Lil Meech cozying up to his biggest enemies, it's obvious this beef isn't ending anytime soon. Now, the fans are completely split on this one. Some people think 50 Cent is taking things way too far, and that he's pushing the snitching rumors without solid proof. Others think 50 has every right to feel betrayed, especially after all the opportunities he gave Lil Meech. So, what do y'all think? Is 50 Cent just being petty, or is he justified in how he's handling this situation? And more importantly, does the paperwork actually prove that Big Meech snitched? Or is 50 just spinning the story? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay locked in for more updates, because this drama is far from over.